Okay, today I'm talking about my story, including everyone I know, and just everything. And I'm playing Reckon on my phone as I'm telling this. So, as long as I can remember, I've been a gamer. So my all-time favorite game is Reckon. But I play all kinds of games. I play all kinds. I just try out games like Fortnite, Minecraft, all those kinds of games. I play every game, honestly. I don't have anything against those games. I have nothing against them. They're not trash at all. I'm bad at some of them, but I have nothing against them. So, I've been doing videos for about 3 years. In about I think a week, it's gonna mark the 4-year mark of that. And a few years, I thought I was gonna get somewhere in life with these videos and live streams, but here we are, almost 4 years later. Nothing. No, barely any viewers. But I still have that same thought from 2 years ago when I thought one day I'm gonna become a big streamer. Obviously, you can't just make one video and just blow up on YouTube. I don't think that's possible. Well, maybe TikTok, that's probably possible. But I still have that same thought 2 years ago that I was gonna make it. But here I am, almost 3 years later. Almost 3 years later from that moment that I thought I was gonna make it. But I didn't. I didn't. The crazy thing is that everyone supported me. But I never made it. I was single up to the age of 8, not 8, not I was single up to the age of 10 when I was gladly proud to say I'm not single anymore. I'm not gonna say who, but I'm not gonna say who, but that was the first time. Now, the first game I've ever played was GTA 5 online. Well, not online, offline. And it was my favorite game ever. And then up to a few months later, I started playing GTA, Minecraft. And then that's when I started knowing what Fortnite was, which I started on the last day of Season 2. If you guys didn't know that, you can look up my stats. I have over 200 wins. I'm proud of it. But it kind of got a little old, but I still played it. And yeah. So eventually I met a few friends. I met this guy named Nico, and his gamer tag was Dark Lord. But I'm not gonna say the full thing. His name was Dark Lord, but his real life name was Nico. He became basically my best friend. And then Nico had this friend called Savage. He was very nice. But then we didn't talk for a few years. And then Savage became kind of mean to everyone. And he just doesn't care about anything anymore. But I say he's still a good person. He's obviously a simp. He's a very big simp. If you didn't know, he is a very big simp. But he's still a good person. Doesn't play Rec Room. He used to play Fortnite. He plays GTA, but honestly, I don't even know what his favorite game is. He plays basically nothing, and he's always offline. Now, Nico was probably my best friend. Me and Nico didn't care what we said to each other, honestly. If I called stupid or something, he really wouldn't care. And if he called me stupid or something, I really wouldn't care. We really didn't care what we called each other. Obviously, Nico is not allowed to curse, even at the age of 10 right now. He's not allowed to. But nothing he said would hurt me in feelings any way possible, because we've been friends for so long, and I know he wouldn't mean it, because I've known him long enough. Now, Savage, whenever we unfriend each other, he's always the one to add me back. Now, this one time, I was trying to block him after I unfriended him, and accidentally added him back. And he accepted it, and I immediately unadded him again. But he's always the one to add me back after we unadd each other. And that's until the point there we don't even play anymore. So yeah. I started from a PS3 to a PS4, and now I'm on a PS5. Which is right there. The controller's right here. I'm also playing Raccoon right now, as I'm recording this video. You guys talking to me. Sendo. Honestly, Nico's been my friend since the start. He's a really good friend. I met him on GTA, but he was also my first friend added on Fortnite. But I made him on GTA. And now, his whole family is like a gamer family, like his dad, not his mom, his dad, his sister, his brother, and him. His dog died in 2020. His dog died. But when I went to go call them to say that their dog was a good dog, and yeah. And then Damien picked up the phone and he was crying. So he said that was his favorite dog because that dog never misbehaved. And then he started going into tears. And this all happened in the span of one night because they had to put the dog down. She was breathing heavily, and she just couldn't move. So they had to bring the dog. So they had to they just had to inject her with a serum, a special kind of poison for dogs. It brings you no pain. It brings you no feeling. You just die. And they said it had no effect against people, just dogs. Which is good, but also bad, because what if you're just carrying it around with you and there's a bunch of dogs around? So when that happened, a few months later it hit 2020. Obviously, I'm not talking about my entire life, because this would take hours right now. I'm just gonna talk about like what's important and stuff. And obviously, my family supported me in gaming and in making videos. They didn't like the idea of me gaming all day, but because they said it's bad for your brain. But I read some game rights like Minecraft. Always be creative and survival and stuff. Teach you how to survive, craft and stuff. Obviously, these crafting recipes are not in real life. Don't trust it. Don't try it. Don't trust it. Call of Duty, never leave a man behind. and Fortnite, in Fortnite, Fight Until the End, which is probably the best one, because it's encouraging you to not give up. Now, around came the time when I played Rec Room, honestly. It's when I was playing with my friends and I told them to name a few free games that were out and that were really, really popular. And he named like some kind of like, I don't know what the game was called, but it was like...
Did you charge the VR?
Sei que era el video. Consiste desde uma, já tá.
Can you at least charge the